Welcome back to another edition, January 28th of the WhatSupTho podcast. We got everyone back, but Ryan's back this week, but Tyler's gone. He's in Arizona for the Super Bowl. Sounds like he should be having a great time.
Is he going to that?
He's not going to the Super Bowl. He's like tailgating for it. So
I still don't want to talk about the Super Bowl. But actually, as we go on the Super Bowl, he was there, I think, the day after Media Day. He didn't get his pass. I don't think WhatSupTho has that credentials. But
I'll talk to my NFL contacts about that. We'll get one.
the main thing, well, we're almost there. The main thing that I wanted to bring up about Super Bowl Media Day, and that's the worst part about the Packers not being it. You don't just get in the game and a chance to win the championship. There's 2 weeks of just you and another team. But anyway, Marshawn Lynch, he kind of stole Media Day. He steals every interview. Some people say he's being a bitch. Some people think it's funny. Some people understand. They're on the side. What do you guys feel about that? I was wondering.
kind of coming from like when this first thing started happening, like when he first started like refusing to interview and he just started saying like just one word answers and shit. I kind of switched over to the little bit of the reporter side in me and was like, all right, this guy can go fuck himself. Like, it's part of the job, yada, yada, yada. But, like, as it's gone on, it's not like he has, like, shifted, and it makes it seem more like, oh, this guy has social anxiety. He's very uncomfortable with this, and people should start backing the fuck off. So, because, like, if people are getting, like, and it surprises me still that people are upset that he's doing this. It's like he's been doing it for so long. Like, what are you expecting when he sits down at an interview, sets his timer on his phone, and literally goes right away, I'm just going to say this. Does it for the first 3 answers, and you're furious? He's done it for weeks. Give it up. Go to somebody else that is going to give you a better story.
I saw a tweet today, and it said, I can't remember who it was from, and it said, like, 50, 60 some other dudes are here, like, fulfilling a lifelong dream, and everyone is surrounding a guy who says the same thing 10 times and is done. And that's silly of the reporters. I don't blame, like, I don't get it on Lynch's end. I hear he's got, like, big trust issues or whatever, but I don't think it's a problem. I don't think it's wrong. Like, let them, you don't have to do it. I think it's silly that the NFL makes them go through with that anyway. If they don't want to do it, whatever. So I think the media is antagonizing him more than anything, and it's giving him more incentive to do it. And it's their fault that they're making him the star. Like, if you don't want to be the star, don't make him the star. It's not that fucking hard.
Mm-hmm.
Alan?
I don't know. I just think he might not be able to articulate very well, and I don't know. It's like Devin Hester. You don't want to hear him fucking talk.
He seems weird to me. Like, there's something off.
I think he's fucking hilarious, though.
Kyle talked about his anxiety or something like that, and I can see that. I think
see that too.
I think that he just thinks that interviews are stupid and it's all the same cliche answers, so you might as well just say.
And
like,
I know, as a fan, I don't want to hear the same cliche answers.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just fucking. I don't even watch that shit.
Yeah, you guys say you hear this. You're basically hearing the same answer no matter who you're talking to. You're talking to fucking Russell Wilson. It's like, oh, I thank God for being here, and I'm really grateful, and blah blah blah. It's the same shit over and over.
Mm-hmm.
It's just he's
making
a mockery of it, so people are pissed.
Like, I can understand, like, if you go to the interview, like, for any of his interviews, if you're there for 2 questions just to see what he can say, just so you've been like, okay, well, this is what he said. But, like, to stand around and consistently just keep asking, it's like, just give it up. Like, he doesn't want to be there, and he's willing to accept a fine for doing it for so long, and now he's just at the point where they've raised the fine so much that he's like, I can't, like, keep giving away money, so I'm just going to cheat the system in a way.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. But he ended up, and he's probably going to get fined for wearing his beast mode hat.
And then he wore it 2 days in a row. That's the best part. They told him, like, oh, you may be in trouble because you wore the beast mode hat on the first day. Then he wore it on the second day. Like, fuck that. That's awesome.
And they fucking go fuck themselves.
Yes,
absolutely. I mean, I don't fuck the NFL, fuck football. Pitchers and catchers report in 23 days, and that's all I can think about now because I'm fucking done. I'm sick of it.
Opening night's like 67 days away, boys.
That's a lot of fucking.
God, I cannot wait.
Woo!
Let me share my screen with you guys for a second, if I can figure out how.
Should be on the left-hand side.
I want to pick a bone with Ryan. And remember, think back, listeners, to the first podcast, if you were still listening to that. We talked about scarves and whether or not they're gay. Ryan, remind me, what was your opinion on scarves?
I didn't like it. I don't think guys should be in scarves.
You don't think guys should wear scarves because you think they're gay. Now, here, audience, I don't know if you can is it working? You see it?
Yeah, keep talking.
Not only is it a scarf, that is a female scarf.
With wearing a scarf, and here we go. What do you have any way to defend yourself, or what do you got? Adorable dog. Adorable.
I just want to say this, we all make mistakes. Moose made a mistake, but the poor guy had nothing. He couldn't. In his defense, he tried to take it off. Luke put it on him, and Moose tried to take it off immediately.
That's borderline. To me, dressing up a dog in anything is real gay. It was real cute, but that's borderline animal abuse that you guys are flirting with there.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to say this, man. Luke did it, and he was the person. But I'm guilty as well. I empowered it. I laughed and everything.
Yeah. You liked it on Facebook. That makes me sick.
Yeah. I can't believe I can't. I can't sleep at night. I can't look Moose in the eye anymore. It's just unreal.
It's almost like you guys let him lick peanut butter off your balls. That's pretty much.
I would rather him do that. At least it's good for me.
That's true.
So many more people win in that scenario now.
I don't what you expect, but this doesn't really look well for like gay parents trying to adopt because you got one dog, 3 dads.
Yeah, I know. And you know what? He doesn't play. He doesn't even play with his baseball anymore since we put the scarf on him.
It's been a huge. You got him pom poms. He's like a big fan of those.
Yeah.
He chews on like.
But apparently the other day he was hitting on a girl dog at the dog park. He like sat on her feet. So if that's not saying I love you, I don't know what is.
He was probably hoping the foot went right up his ass. He's gay now.
He's gay.
He's about to get his nuts chopped off, man.
That's
he's about to get those things. Yeah, he should have done a long time ago. We don't.
Yeah, that's true. Could you imagine if does he hump things?
No, not really.
Fuck it.
I know, but apparently he's gonna get aggressive if we don't do it. So.
Yeah, but he's gay, so you don't gotta worry about him reproducing.
That's true.
You do gotta worry about him trying to rape you, though. That's gonna be kind of the thing.
Yeah, I don't want to wake up to me getting humped. That just wouldn't be ideal.
I do. I would love to wake up to that. Actually, that sounds nice.
Better than other things. Better than other things you're waking up to, Brian.
All right. I wanted to get that out there. I wanted to see if you had to defend yourself or anything. Because I looked at it, and I could pull it up again, but I'm looking at the lights down there, and Ryan Schwarzenegger is the first fucking name. And you know what? There's Kyle Michael right on there with it. Kyle, what do you have?
I've said I've wore scarves. I've defended it. So I wasn't the one against it. So
I didn't remember.
You know what? I think it's like as a parent, he didn't have many likes on Facebook, and that hurt my heart. It hurt worse than him wearing a scarf, so I had to empower Moose and give him a like. That's
because that would be like me posting a picture of me beating the shit out of my child. No one's going to like that on Facebook, and I'm certainly not going to either. It's abuse.
I guess you're right. I'm sorry.
We had
if you look up the definition of abuse in the fucking dictionary, it'll just have beating a child, putting a scarf on a dog.
Kyle, you just butchered a 5th grade joke.
Fuck it, I still went for it because I'm talking. Now you make me not want to talk again, so I'm just gonna sit here.
If you look up a name in a dictionary, then you're a fucking idiot for not just using the internet. Why do you still have a dictionary?
Dictionary.com. I'm sorry. I'll update the joke next time.
You remember that shit? Having to look up a fucking
I remember a teacher told me to do that once, or a teacher asked me for a definition of something, and I said it, and she goes, "Well, you should go look it up in the dictionary," saying I was wrong. So I remember going home that night, and I forget the word, but I was like, "Mom, I explained this word means this." She goes, Yeah, it does. And I went to the teacher the next day, and like I remember for some reason I had my mom write something out and be like, here, like even my mom proved it, and the teacher laughed in my face, which teacher should have. But in my mind, fuck that teacher because I was completely right, and she was making fun of me.
Your mom was the exact opposite of my mom in that situation. My mom and I had our biggest fights because of the dictionary. She was really good at English, and I'd be like, Mom, how do you spell so-and-so? She'd be like, why don't you look it up in the dictionary? I'd be like, fuck you, I know you know how to spell that. Just fucking tell me. I would just get so upset.
When you said you had your biggest fights because of the dictionary, I figured that she used to like throw a dictionary at you or something like that.
Oh yeah, right across the head. I won a dictionary my sophomore year of high school for being the most improved English student because I was so fucking stupid at it.
Wow,
At first.
that surprises me.
It was like for
come
kids
so
who
far.
used to test. It was for kids who used to test really poorly in English, and then they started testing well in English because they tried hard or something. But I didn't. I just got smart.
I
And
went
stopped
back.
Put it
doing
under the
that.
table, or did you
Way
have like a
backwards.
ceremony?
No, like I did a ceremony in front of my whole English class. They came in and gave me this big ass like dictionary, and then I've never used it
Ooh,
because
cool.
the internet was around then.
That's embarrassing, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
I wasn't thrilled.
People don't like being complimented in front of their class for being smart. I'll tell you that. I won like the young authors.
And
not
what
the-
makes
not
it
the
worse,
brand.
it was like what makes it worse is like not only am I getting this for being smart, I'm getting this for I used to be dumb and now I'm smart, which is like worse somehow.
It's not worse than being a nerd. Like I won our like. You ever do young authors where you had to write your own book?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I won it, and then like they announced it over the fucking intercom, and like I don't know.
Oh.
I had to read it to the class or some shit.
I
and then I had
remember
to
that.
go to
It was pretty
Bloomington.
funny.
I had to go to Yeah, it was. I mean, it was a solid book, of course. But I had to go to Bloomington and like go to like some kind of writer's workshop that I didn't want to go to with a bunch of nerds, and I was just thinking like, this is horrible. I'm never trying again.
Wait, what was like the point of that? Like what did you win? Like best like book of the like school? And then like made you go to like a writing workshop?
So, like because maybe
You're
I
supposed
was
to
going to be
enjoy
an
it.
author when I grow up, but now I'm a blogger, so
That writing workshop
That's
really
ridiculous.
paid off.
The Sycamore Police Department and Fire Department used to like be in charge of who won from every school, and my dad and my uncle would always read them, and Jenna always won, and I never fucking did.
what'd she write about? Like her first time, like
Stop.
I really wanted to see where that went.
I couldn't even think of anything. It was too gross.
I think Luke should have won, actually.
His rubber ducky.
Yeah.
I think he should have been sent to like a psychologist.
What was the
He
book?
wrote it because like
It was called, what was it called?
in 4th grade we wrote a book together. We co-wrote it, and it was like about our dogs, and it was like a horror movie, but it was a horror book, I guess. And then in 5th grade or 6th grade, he stuck with the horror theme because I also made one about a Cabbage Patch baby that killed all my friends. Holy shit!
Jesus.
Maybe I should have gone.
Anyway,
there,
it
too.
was like this
How do you guys
killer,
remember this?
this
He had
killer
a rubber
duck.
ducky, and it would just kill everyone. that
Whenever
took
you took a bath, there's like a rubber ducky with like a knife, and there'd be blood. It was fucked up.
I don't know. He didn't get in trouble for that. Maybe because Jan worked at the school or something. Dude, okay, no. We're gonna talk about this shit. We used to do that. It wasn't his young authors book, but there was this big ass black kid named Jeremy, and he wanted to fuck all the little girls in our 6th grade class. He wrote this book called In the Bedroom, which was a movie at the time. I think it got nominated for an Oscar. And the book was fucking ridiculous. The girls found out about it. He let us read it. He got in a lot of trouble. It was just like, oh, I woke up next to Amy. We had slept together. But then I got a phone call from Bianca. I had 2 kids with Bianca. She was mad that I had slept with Amy. Then Amanda gave me a phone call. And I have 6 kids with Amanda. And it was just like, what the fuck is going on?
This had to have been 5th because I wasn't.
It was 5th, I guess.
Yeah.
Why that
It
didn't
was
win
Jeremy.
best book? I'm very surprised. Very surprised that didn't end up winning.
And it's actually, they adapted that into 50 Shades of Grey. They're making a movie. It's coming out.
Oh, the guy Jeremy changed his name and he's doing great for
Oh,
himself.
you guys gonna see that?
We've talked about this before.
Oh, we talked about it last week.
Yeah, no.
Oh, never mind.
No,
Never mind. I'm definitely gonna see it.
You want to still talk about it?
No, yeah. Apparently,
You
it's
sure?
just still in my mind. I do want to talk about this. And there's a few things. I had some guests this weekend. We got really drunk and we played a basketball game at Cam's. It was awesome. Like, I made fun of some dude. I don't. It was a great weekend, but it was a fucking disgusting weekend. And that's why I wish Tyler was here. He's disgusting. We're all disgusting. We're dudes. But my main problem was we're out to eat and everyone's just farting as loud as they can because that's funny.
It is funny.
But then Ben just lets out this belch, or burp, if that's what you want to call it, just louder than the farts, and acted like it was nothing. I'm like, dude, come on, like there's people eating. He's like, it was a burp. To me, equally disgusting.
Yeah, it's gross.
I think a burp can be more disgusting in some cases, because
But a burp isn't funny, which is why.
it's just weird. Like, if you like let out a big burp, it's just gonna be a weird situation. When you let out a big fart, there's at least that like situation of like, this is funny, like this is a great moment for everybody. Yeah. But when you belch, it's like, is he gonna?
Also, burps like smell like what you just ate, whereas farts just smell bad. And like, but
farts smell like
burps are like, ew, dude. Like I can smell
yeah,
that.
It
like
smells like food, or it could smell like shit.
Yeah, but I don't want to smell someone's digested food. I'd rather smell their gas. Yeah.
No, don't give me that taco that you just ate. Let me smell your feces. Little shit particles coming out of your butt.
It's methane. It's all it is.
No, I agree with you. I fucking hate it. My burps smell really bad after particular meals. I would never just be there openly and just be like, in a fucking restaurant. And then when my friend calls me out, be like, relax.
Wait, which restaurant were you guys at?
Savage. It was Marianne's. And then also Dairy Queen. That was real bad.
So, Sarah, my girlfriend, is a big burper. She burps more than me and better. She like does them louder than me. And like she'll do it in public, and then she'll look at me and she'll be like, "Ryan, stop!" And then like everyone's like, "Fuck that guy," and it's terrible.
I've heard her burp before. I agree with you.
I don't like that.
If you blame burps and farts on somebody else and you fucking did it, you're a fucking piece of shit. Horrible.
And it's just because like I'm the guy. That's sexist, is what it is on everyone's end. Everyone's sexist.
You get to make more money because you have to put up with that shit.
Damn right. I'm not getting enough.
Not kidding.
It's insane.
Yeah. If you do that, it's funny. If you're not the one getting it blamed on, but to me, that's the worst thing that anyone could do is fart and then be like, Brian, that was Brian. Especially if there's girls around, because I don't fart in front of girls unless it's on accident.
Yeah, I hate that because like if you're like if you're at a bar too, like, and you're like fucking around and there's people around and one of your friends farts and then you're just conveniently standing there and they're like, oh, by the way, this was you, like, oh, that smells like shit, good job. You're just gonna ruin the night because then you gotta be like, oh, that's fucking like this sucks now.
If I always admit it. If there are people around me, I'll just ask.
Yeah, but like then
I go, I hope you like fart.
But if it was like you, but if it wasn't you and somebody's blaming you, you're just like, oh, well, I can deny it, but everyone's gonna be like, oh, well, this guy's
the worst.
That just, I don't know, it's amateur.
The worst is destroying a crowded bar, and you know who the king of that is my roommate.
Joe. Ben's done it too. And
we were at Murphy's.
Garbage can.
We were at Murphy's a couple weekends ago. And the bar's not crowded anymore. It's getting late, and it's a Sunday, and it's just Joe and I at this point, and the bartender basically. And Joe just keeps just wrecking the air. I mean, some of the worst shit you'll ever smell in your life. I had to run away. Then Joe's like, all right, I'm gonna order some more drinks, and he goes up to the bar, and the bartender just says to him, he goes, "What can I get you, Mr. Poopy Pants?" So then I fell out of my bar stool laughing, and so did Joe. And then we took this picture of him because we were drunk and we thought it was funny.
Oh yeah. Wow. I could tell he was hammered that night. He was like trying to like fuck someone that didn't look like they wanted to be fucked.
Wasn't he hit that one by by a Touch Tunes?
What?
I remember that was the picture I saw. He was trying to like hit on somebody by.
Oh yeah. And then there was another time when, I don't know if you were there, Ryan. Were you there with them at Will's when the lady had to smell a garbage can because the fart was so bad?
No.
Yeah, I guess he farted, and his farts were so bad that the lady was smelling the garbage can and saying, I have to put my face in this because I'd rather smell the garbage than your fart. Which I guess goes back to your point of I'd rather smell my friend's food or my friend's shit than the food coming out of their mouth.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Another thing, Tyler called me out for it. Or he has before. And Ryan, you mentioned on a few weeks ago conditioner and how it's not gay. I thought it was. I ended up getting a shampoo conditioner thing just for my hair because I was using just body wash. But
2-in-1.
Jesus, man.
It smells a lot better now. I like it. So my bad on that one. But I got called out. Bars of soap. Apparently bars of soap are gross. I feel like that's really the only way that you can actually get clean.
I mean, if it's a community bar of soap, I can see it being weird. But if it's just you, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the only thing that bars of soap get a bad stigma because your pubes stick to them. So like you're going down there.
Gotta scratch them out.
You'll get some pubes on it, but it's a clean item, so therefore it cannot be gross.
I wash my ass with it.
Yeah, I usually wash around my taint with my bar of soap and then use body wash everywhere else.
But that's the thing. That soap.
That's weird.
It's self-cleaning. It goes away. You just
it kills germs.
It is gone. My ass. I'll go ass to face if I want to.
Do you use a washcloth or no?
No.
I mean,
Good.
I don't get why a lot of people think that's gross, but I don't get it.
I go ass. I haven't, but I would go ass to face.
What did Tyler say?
He just said it was savage or something.
He has no right to call anything gross.
I know.
Tyler could watch someone do the nastiest thing in the world, and he has no right to say that it's gross.
He would make it more gross by throwing up. I threw up so many times just because of him.
Did he win? He won that basketball game, right?
Oh, he won. It was awesome. The whole crowd, we were the bad guys, which makes it cooler. The whole crowd was like, there was this faggot, sorry, queer, in a like a basketball jersey that said like Sharky on the back. I don't know if that's an actual player or it's him or whatever the fuck, which would be really gay.
It's probably his high school nickname.
And like, he was acting like a tool, but Tyler was way bigger than him, so he didn't really stand a chance. Did you see the snap of him falling?
Yeah, I did.
I wish I still had that. The other guy tried to like do a spin move around Tyler, and Tyler was there, and then Tyler moved, and the kid just fucking ate shit on the Cam's floor. And then I went nuts. I was like his hype man, like those black guys who, when there's a cool dunk, you like run around.
Yeah.
And then, but like, there's all these hot girls in the bar. The whole bar's over and watching. The bartender's watching the game. Like, it's intense, just 1-on-1 to 3. And the girls start yelling. They don't know this guy. Sharky, Sharky. And everyone in the bar starts rooting against Tyler except for me, James, Joe, Ben. I don't know.
It's a good role. Underdog is a good role.
Yeah, and we won. So we got to go on something.
The worst.
What?
How'd you guys celebrate?
Drinking.
The worst is the last point. You can see Tyler unbuttons his shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
we're all
if that
wearing
kid
Lions shirts,
with an unbuttoned shirt, if he's coming at me with an unbuttoned shirt, I'm just letting him win. I'm done.
During the chanting, he's unbuttoning his shirt.
It's like Along Came Polly when Ben Stiller goes up against
yes.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah.
No, he didn't go up.
No. He was in the movie though.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But no, bar soap, I get it. I get where it can be gross, especially if I'm like rubbing it against my butthole. But
I think it gets you clean. It gets you clean
that's a whole
way more
other kind of
effectively
dropping the soap.
than
Let it slip in there.
liquid soap.
What'd you say, Colin?
I said bars of soap clean you a lot better than liquid soap.
That's like, yeah, exactly. To me, it's like rub-on deodorant against Axe body spray. It's just, you're gonna get
that's a great comparison.
all of my body. I use body. I use body lotion too, or whatever the fuck it's called, body wash, and it just glops down out of my hands, and there's just like a fucking like a layer of gel on my butt.
Yeah, but if I'm going out like on a Friday night, I'll do the bar soap, and then I have a body wash that smells good, so I'll do my pits and balls after that, kind of like a double.
You gotta double up on the balls, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
Triple sometimes. I mean, I don't know.
I think in the shower, I think most guys spend more time on their balls than anything. Like they must, right?
For sure.
That's
I
why I
just-
shower. My butt and balls.
Yep. Well, yeah, you're a big butt freak, so you probably take a lot of time on that.
Big butt freak. Oh man, I don't know if we should put this out.
Can that be our first T-shirt? Gay for bidets.
There's
Dude, we gotta go on a bar crawl.
Oh,
that would be great. I don't know. We gotta find a weekend where we can all get together and fucking crawl and get a T-shirt for it. Well, it's like Sam's coming.
Hey, we should get some good
We've got
publicity
the
for
T-shirt
that.
company. We can make as many What's Up Though T-shirts as we want. We just gotta find someone who's got fucking Mikey G. Mikey G will wear a What's Up Though T-shirt.
getting a shout out 2 weeks in a row.
He deserves it.
Comment this week.
Dude,
Anyway,
if you give
If we all go to a bar wearing gay for bidet,
Gay for bidet.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't have
that's
to be
what I-
a T-shirt.
but I think that would be a great one.
our first shirt's gotta be free. We gotta order like 200 of them and just hand them out like wildfire or candy. You don't hand out wildfire. Spread it like wildfire.
What are you, Smokey the Bear?
No, he
shit.
takes it in. No, hand it out like free candy. Spread it like wildfire.
I don't know. I'd wear a
Smokey
gay
the
for
Bear,
bidet
right?
shirt for sure.
I'd wear it around Champagne if we went down there for a bar crawl.
Yeah, and then
Champagne's
people
the
would
best
ask.
place to
People
bar
would
crawl.
ask and be like, "Oh
They-
yeah."
Is that offensive to gay people? Like, can I wear it in this area?
You can just say you're really happy about bidets.
No.
I'd be like,
No.
yeah.
Good.
What if?
You could.
Gay doesn't
technically.
be happy.
I think that would
yeah,
be a
it's
funny
offensive.
shirt.
I wouldn't wear it, but I also once
Really?
wore I wouldn't wear it, dude.
You wore a shirt for the EFL that was just as worse, if not completely.
that was the
This
worst
is
you
worse.
could get.
What did the shirt say again?
I'm not gonna say it.
The name of the team was the Backyard Tards because I had Yusef, Al, and Eric. Eric wasn't that stupid on my team, but Yusef and Al. And then on the back it said, "So good you'll drool all over yourself," which isn't that bad, I don't think.
But what else was on
What
the
else
shirt?
is on there?
An actual face of someone. And I mean, I will go to hell for that, so I don't need to answer to you guys. I'm going to answer to Satan.
Did your mom ever find that shirt?
She put it on.
I don't know.
He put it on his shirt quilt.
It's right here. Are shirt quilts gay?
Nah, I think they're pretty rad.
I think they're kind of gay. I like it, though. It's comfortable.
I mean, it sucks now you just don't have those T-shirts to wear.
That's true. But they're all too small, and I got
It's like
fat.
a youth league
Way,
from
way
second
too many
grade.
T-shirts throughout life, man. Way too many T-shirts.
You got to keep them somehow, and that's a good way.
I'm not gonna say they're gay, but I want to say like all the friends of mine that were girls in high school now have them.
Yeah, it's gay.
Yeah.
How about those ones that like people make? Because I had my first girlfriend made me a Packers blanket, and it was sweet, and I used it all the time. And then my more recent girlfriend was like really excited about the present that she was giving me, because I like blankets, because I like to lay down, and it ended up being like the same exact thing, and I was just like, oh shit. I mean, it was awesome. I still use it.
I think those are cool.
Yeah.
We have like
I
6 of
do
them.
too. I like those. I like those ones. What?
I just got a. Sorry, you.
I'm done. It wasn't an interesting
No, I
story.
just got a mass text with like 50 people about the party at ISU, and I don't even know who it is.
So you're going, right?
Whoa.
No, I'm not
Look
going.
at Colin.
Collins, on the party list. I don't even have this number. Fuck you.
Tell
Still,
everybody about what's up.
They probably wouldn't even let me in.
You should respond back like, excuse me, I don't have any of your numbers. Please respond with who you are and your number. And then you'll get like 50
I mean,
people
they gave me the
respond.
address, so.
Send back a dickie.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta send him a dickie. Or just the link to the WhatSupTho website.
Yeah. We gotta hand this shit out like wildfire.
Good way to spread the
$5
word.
for ladies, $10 for men. Must be 21.
Wait, what did that say?
It says $5 for ladies, $10 for men. Must be 21.
That motherfucker's making a killing.
Yeah.
That's an absurd.
No one's gonna go to that party. Seriously, no one goes to those. Like that, maybe.
Oh, I got the text too. Oh,
The people who do go are there for like 5 minutes and then realize it's lame as fuck. And then go to a bar.
It's like the guy who's throwing it and his 5 best friends, and then no one.
I don't even like kegs. I fucking hate them, actually. I get sick.
They're alright with the, like, you don't like it because of the beer, or just.
The
with a
beer's
bunch of
gross,
fucks?
and then it always runs out before I'm drunk enough, and I'd rather just
I think
be
we
there.
did kegs the
Whose
wrong
fault is
way.
that?
I want to get a kegerator for my apartment.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
We should sell WhatSupTho kegerators.
ooh, that's the next item on the list.
Business ideas coming out of my head.
We better like calm down about about them on the podcast though, because people are gonna start hearing them and then take the ideas for themselves and.
No, fuck
Yeah,
them. They don't. It's not the WhatSupTho brand.
We need to trademark that. What's up?
Trademark.
What is that, $5,000?
Does that work? I just say trademark and I got it, or
Get one of these.
It's yours now.
Anyone to the world, we have trademarked WhatSupTho.
Taylor Swift just trademarked like a bunch of sentences. Like I won't say them on here because if we do, we have to give some money to Tay Tay. But
Maybe she gave someone money to use them.
What?
What?
Maybe she paid for them so she could use them.
yo, she did.
What are the sentences? Are they like really common sentences?
It's like
This sick beat.
yeah, this sick beat.
I wish it was something like
I
really
don't know
common.
what the fuck you're talking
Hey,
about.
how are you? Like trademarked. What are you doing
Do you know
tonight?
who she got that from?
What's up though?
Did you guys, going back to Marshawn Lynch, have you heard about these people that are making beast mode sausage, and it's sausage with Skittles in it?
That's
And-
disgusting.
And apparently they're worried that Lynch is going to come after him because he's got like 4 different trademarks on beast mode.
Does he really?
And, yeah.
Oh man, he's brilliant.
I don't know.
Very
He's
good
the
running
man.
back. He's people call him dumb, very smart,
He's
or just
building
has
a
smart
brand,
people
man.
around him.
I'm thankful.
What else has he said? He says, "I'm thankful. I'm just here so I don't get fined." What else? There was like another one where he was just like, "Thanks for asking" or something.
Yeah, that was the best. Oh, thank you for asking. That's every
I-
question.
That was like right
Thank
after he had like his big run too. So he's like, "Oh, like someone's like, oh, can you like that was a big run there? Like how'd it feel? Thank you for asking." It's brilliant, brilliant.
Fuck the Seahawks. Fuck the Patriots.
I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
What about for the commercials?
Nah, no.
Alright,
fuck-
we just
I already
mentioned
saw
the
the, I already
shit
saw the
online,
only
so-
commercial that matters, and it's the
You see the Budweiser one
one.
yet?
I haven't watched
I'm
it.
going
See,
to.
no, like I want to wait for the Super Bowl for that. I don't know. I just
That no. I get it right away. I'm always the first one to share it, so people know.
Fuck off. Everyone
Well, I
shares
like
that.
Budweiser.
I
and you
share
get-
it first. I share it first every time.
No.
I don't know. I just
shared it
feel
2
like
minutes after Budweiser posted it.
even if you didn't have like a dog in the fight, like at least you could like watch the commercials and be like, all right, this can be either kind of funny or interesting.
It isn't that I don't have a dog in a fight. I haven't had a dog in a fight for
No,
5
but
years.
like if you like for
My
some,
dog has been murdered by the dog that's in the fight. Like that's like, I'm a dog fighter, and my dog.
I don't know why you wouldn't be vehemently rooting for the why aren't you rooting for the Patriots? Like,
Because I don't really like them either.
I am, but I'm not.
but you're not gonna watch?
No, I'll bet.
what are you gonna do instead?
Get drunk.
I don't know.
Like just by yourself then? Because everybody else is gonna be wanting to watch the game.
There's probably some good reruns on cable.
I might watch like an old I watched the
They're
Packers.
still doing the Puppy Bowl.
Ooh, yeah, the
Brian, you
Puppy
didn't watch an old Packers game?
Maybe.
That's the saddest thing, man.
It's sad. I am
That's
sad.
very sad.
It's like a breakup.
See, I understand not watching the pregame. Yeah, I guess watching because during the Super Bowl they are going to talk about that game a
I
lot.
don't give a fuck if they mention the Packers. I don't care because they should be there. They blew it. I'm not gonna watch it. Fuck them.
But
You should just blog about what you do instead of watching the Super Bowl.
No one will read it.
I'll read it.
They'll be watching the Super Bowl.
I mean, just blog about it later.
I'll probably just sleep and cry.
can you do those two things at the same time?
I'll
Can
cry
you
until
sleep? Can you
Have
like sleep while you're crying?
I scream sometimes when I sleep and I wake up.
Do you guys ever laugh?
I mean, I haven't fucked. I talk. I snore too.
Your poor neighbors.
Dude, my neighbors, like, again, they knocked on the door today because I was watching Dirty Work, which is a classic.
Oh yeah, I saw that Snapchat. Did you just watch the first half, or did you actually watch the whole movie?
I watched the whole movie. And, like, my TV is loud as fuck for music. And quiet as hell. So every time I watch, like, a movie or something like that, I'm constantly just turning the volume up and down according to whether or not music's playing.
That's new TV worthy. That's terrible.
I've
I
had
know
that for, like, 6 years.
I know it's awful.
I know.
I think
And I know that they can fucking hear it. And today it was like an AC/DC song is playing or some shit, and it's Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap or whatever. And I'm getting a knock on my door, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm pretending to sleep.
isn't this middle of the day?
It was like 9:30 a.m.
Fuck them. That's late enough.
It's like concert loud.
Why is it so loud though? I don't understand.
Because I can't
Busy
hear
on-
what they're fucking saying, so I had to blast it up to like 88 or 85 or 90.
Vizia is known to have some bad sound quality.
I got it. I'll get a new TV.
Good.
What am I spending my money on? Fucking sports that I don't know about. I won money on what the fuck was it? Arkansas Pine Bluff. They're 5-15 against like Tennessee State A&M. They're 4-15. I won money on them the other day, so that was cool.
Did you actually answer the door this time for your neighbors, or did you?
No, I hid under my covers and pretended to be sleeping.
You're really
Every
good.
time anyone knocks on my door, I hide under my covers.
They're probably just like, fuck this kid. No one can sleep through this.
So you're
Tell the
not friends with
story
your
of you
neighbors?
ironing, Brian. Tell the story of
Yeah,
you
what's that?
ironing.
So, you know those shitty like blinds that are in every like college apartment?
If at all.
It's the white blinds, they get torn off,
Yeah.
like, if you touch them. Well, some of mine got torn off right next to where, like, you can see into, like, my couch. So whenever I'm, like, naked cuddling with Raw, like, I get a little nervous. Well, one time I'm ironing, and I'm in just my underwear, because when you iron, you don't have clothes. That's the only reason you iron. People are walking by, and I think it was actually, the blinds might have been a little bit more open, and then, like, I saw someone come in, and then, like, 2 seconds later, my doors get knocked on. I don't know if it's like, hey, my kid doesn't want to see you and your dick ironing. So I just sprinted into my bedroom, which is right here, and I got under my covers, and I waited.
So they know you're awake.
It depends on the angle of the blinds too.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Well, because one time, it was a while ago, my parents were redoing the roof, and it was like 7 in the morning, and I guess the roofing guys got a head start. And so I go in, I'm taking a shit. I'm just looking, and there's just this guy just walking past on the roof, and the window's right there. I'm just like, oh shit. Because the blinds were tilted to where you can, you know how there's two ways.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, they were not in my favor for that one.
I would hope that the guy's not like, oh, I wonder if anyone's taking a shit.
Yeah, no, but yeah, that startled me.
He's probably
I
trying to
can
get a glimpse of your mom, and then he got you instead. He's like, God damn.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry, it's me.
Sorry, I'm not my mom. Taking a hit.
What do we have for time here?
Like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I gotta eat again.
I had a fat sandwich last night.
I've never eaten that sandwich.
Well, I did it, and I was drunk. And I gained like 1,000,000 pounds from it. Like,
How do you get home when you go out? Because you don't live on campus.
Kyle, you want to cut it?
We can keep going. I want to hear how Brian gets home.
Alright.
I mean, you're not gonna be happy about the answer.
Oh.
I drive.
The one night though, Brian and I did walk all the way there. So
We've walked before, but it's cold as fuck now. Actually, I did stay at Jeff's or at Kevin's the other day because I was blacked out.
Nice.
But I have driven home, and most of the time I shouldn't be. But here I am. Here I am.
And here we are.
Leading with
I'm
something.
invincible. I'm invincible. Fuck you guys.
All right.
all right.
I know everyone
This is
says
fun.
that until they're dead, but
You may be though.
I escape everything. Nothing bad ever happens to me, except for the Packers.
Yeah, the payback for you drinking and driving is the Packers.
God is a tricky motherfucker. I'll tell you that. All right. Thanks for watching this week. Anyone else have anything? Look
I'm
out
good.
for a Pick'em podcast for the Super Bowl. I think we're gonna do prop bets and keep watching. So, are we doing like a?
Bye.
No, we're just gonna cut it.
All right. See ya.